welcome to our channel, Two Crones Psychic Investigators. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. And welcome back, and thank you to all of the returning subscribers from my other channel. This is for the star sign of Gemini. For the last couple of weeks of April, I wholeheartedly apologize. I did not get the monthlies out. In my world, I've been busy, so I figured, well, I will go ahead and do the last 2 weeks of April. So that is what we are doing here, Gemini. So we have a full moon coming in these last couple of weeks of April, um, with where it starts out in Libra, and while it's still in that full moon energy, rolls over into Scorpio. So we had the lunar eclipse that kicked off this portal in Libra back the end of March. So I feel like, Gemini, this is a very important portal for you. When I channeled in on your energy, the first thing that I saw was the color blue, and I seen this color blue around your crown chakra. So I feel like you are, with the color blue, I always think of Archangel Michael, protected. Crown chakra is protected, or maybe you are like myself, call in that protection around your crown chakra. I ask Archangel Michael to take his shield, his protection shield, and put it over top of my crown chakra. That's what I do. And it's kind of like what I was seeing in my third eye. I also seen the color blue transition into the color green, which is your heart chakra. So there could be a connecting there happening through this full moon in Libra that rolls over into Scorpio, where there's a connecting of either being able to express yourself in a very open and loving way, or receiving something, a message, very lovingly, or from a person who is giving it to you in a very loving and caring way. That is what I'm getting with them two colors. You're connecting that, bringing a state of authenticity into a state of balance, is what I see here for you, Gemini. And that makes sense because, remember, I said you kicked off that portal, the lunar eclipse portal, in this star sign of Libra, which is balance, justice, and going through to the portal to Libra, rolling over to Scorpio, as you are tying up some loose ends, perhaps even loose ends on a legal matter, bringing in a state of authenticity, being able to express yourself, because Gemini, you're communicators. You're ruled by Mercury. Mercury is in retrograde, and it comes out and goes direct just around the time the full moon, a couple days maybe after the full moon. It'll go station and then it'll go direct, but the communicators, will still be feeling that energy like post retrograde, which will be until the end of April. Okay, so be aware of that. Be aware of maybe people who aren't on the same page as you. That may be where you're going to see that, and that heart and throat connection comes in. As I was tapping into and turned on the camera, I could feel the elevation change in my ear. So I feel like you feel the same thing, Gemini. You could be feeling that pressure change in your ears, and that is also a sign that you're connected with spirit, or you have a spirit guide around you, whether it be angelic, or a loved one, or a spirit guide, or everybody's journey is different. Take what resonates, but I do feel that you feel that, and that is a particular sign to you to let you know that they are there. You could feel the hum or feel that elevation change, maybe even get the chills from head to toe. And that's a good way to connect to the heart and to trust that, because remember I started seeing the throat chakra, which the color blue represents throat chakra communication. That could be a way that your spirit team communicates. Gemini, you could be achieving a key of clairaudience or claircognizance, which is clear knowing. Could be activating, maybe even both of them. It's different for everybody, is what I heard. All right, so let's go ahead and get started, Gemini. We're going to go ahead and pull a Moonology card. So what is the moon's energy around the Gemini collective? The full moon coming that starts out in Libra and rolls over into Scorpios. Oh, look at that. This was flipped over in the deck. A win-win outcome is full. Look at that. Full moon in Libra. How about that, Gemini? Need I say more? A win-win outcome is forecast. Look, there's like a whole pile of them. And we got it's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. It starts out in Libra, rolls over into Scorpio. So there you go, Gemini. So something could be triggering, could be coming out about timing. Something about timing is coming through here. So there could be something coming back around, some sort of a negative situation. They're telling you, Gemini, you're going to win. So don't allow this negative situation to sting you, because I see a Scorpio there. Scorpio sting. It could even be deadly. Don't be that deadly warrior, right? Don't take a head, especially with Mercury in retrograde. And something about divine timing, forecasting time is something else that I'm coming through with that. Sometimes timing, especially when you are an energy reader such as myself, or a channeler, timing, to put timing on a situation is really, really hard to forecast when doing intuitive readings, energy readings. All right, so we have adjustments are required. All right, so the situation had to be adjusted to get this win-win outcome. But they're telling you, don't worry. Release that negative emotion. All right. So one of the ways that you can adjust the outcome of this situation is to readjust the emotion or the negative side of the situation. Okay. They're showing me that green and the blue connection. So there's a lot of cards here, but we're going to flip them over real quick, right? It's time to take action. So it's not time to take action and be on the defense, right? Don't let pride get in your way. Don't let it get in your way, your pride, your ego, when it comes to this situation. Surrender to the divine. How about that, right? And then the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. So there's a lot of full moons coming through here. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 full moons. All right. So fives are about them tower moments, things that keep boom, like them bumps in the roads that totally break us down, so that when we move forward, we'll only move forward with what the true self, right? With what's true within ourselves. For some reason, that's what they want to tell me, especially with the surrender to the divine. So there's going to be things reflected back to you when it comes to time frames, when the right time is to take action, and when the right is just to sit still. All right. So this could be a period of time for you, Gemini, where you are required to, at this time, to release that negative, repetitive cycle in that Capricorn energy. Because Capricorn to me is that devil card that has kept you chained and bound and keeps coming back around to bite you and sting you. That pride, that ego mind that tells you things. That's what's being adjusted. Wow, I need a drink on that one, Gemini. So at this time, your situation, Gemini, to have that win-win outcome that you want, you have to go through this. It's going to be a tough one, right? It's going to be a tough one, but you need to surrender it. And the only way to surrender it is just to hand it over to the divine. Allow them to handle the situation. All right. So that is what I see for you for the moon. So we're going to go ahead and put that up there. So we have 2 cards of time. It's time. It's time. So something about divine timing coming through here. I think Capricorns are also cardinal signs. I don't have my little notes out, but anyways, all right. So let's go ahead and see, Gemini, some wisdom that the divine wants to give you these next couple of weeks. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull one card for the week ahead of you, and then the next card will be for the last week of April. Remember, timing is the hardest thing to forecast, Gemini. Time can be adjusted, is what the divine is telling you. Your timing and the divine's timing may not be on the same page. And this might be something that is very tough, like a tough pill, a divine pill to swallow, but it is approaching that you're going to have to. All right. So what's the wisdom for Gemini? So just go ahead and spread these out. Wisdom for Gemini for this week ahead. Chop wood. Yes, it's time to clear out that clutter. Number 42, which adds up to a 6. So they're telling you to chop wood. Stay determined to push through it. Find a state of balance between your head and your heart. Connect your head and your heart, right? Look at the face in that broom. You may see things I may not see. That's a message specific to you. But if you look in these cards, there is little messages. So there's a door open. I feel like the door is open for you, Gemini, through this lunar eclipse portal to the full moon coming up, all right? That starts out Libra, rolls over into Scorpio. Okay, so I do feel this is important for you to stay determined to go through this. All right. Oh, wrong one. Yes, I am going to read from the book because the book is just, I love this card deck. All right. Being grounded in everyday experiences and humility. All right. So I feel like it's very important for you, Gemini, to ground your energy. Very, very important while you go through this process. Because again, remember I said you could be getting a clair activation, and this could be what is required to achieve this clair. So you need to go within, right? At this time, sit within thyself and calm that monkey mind and just surrender to what you hear, what you feel, what you know. Connect the throat chakra and the heart chakra so that you can get the incoming messages that the divine is sending you. There are times when the big dream is meant to lie dormant in your conscious so that you can pay attention to the simple chores in your life. Consider why pruning a tree is the forerunner of delighting in the beautiful blooms when it's in its fullest bloom. The mundane act of pulling off dead leaves, watering the soil, and then leaving it be to let nature take its course is an important step in manifesting. Take your attention away from your goal brings you into a state of receptivity. This is a deeper purpose for releasing attachment. When you engage in everyday tasks in a meditative, contemplative way, you clear your energy to receive your aha moments, which brings you ever closer to what you seek. Aha. All right. So, Gemini, you could be getting an aha moment. This aha moment is, again, that tough, it's going to be a tough pill to swallow. So, I feel like they're telling you take that moment for inaction. Don't allow yourself to keep pushing forward and just trust in divine timing. Because right now they're telling you it's just time to release and adjust your belief system and release any negative emotion, any negative thought, right? That's what's facing you. Stay grounded every day. Do the simple chores. Pay attention to the simple chores in your life. And engage every day in a meditative way on how to clear your energy so that you can be more receptive to the divine wisdom and the divine truth, the divine inner knowing, the divine inner hearing. Okay. So that is what I see, what your energy looks like next week. So let's pull one for the last week of April. Treasure Island, number 9. The 3, I see fish. You also see the reflection of my ceiling fan. I apologize for that. Alrighty. Close up of that. So there's like a volcano eruption coming. And it, like I said, it's going to be a tough pill to swallow, especially with the 9 energy. When I say 5 full moons, that's that challenge, that tower moment. Treasure Island for Geminis. The law of attraction bringing dreams into fruition. The results of positive thinking made manifest. Abundance appearing as if from nowhere. Financial gains and the sharing of good fortune. You worked hard and acted upon your unwavering belief in abundance, and suddenly, in the midst of it all, you hit the jackpot, Gemini. You have uncovered the map to buried treasure and tap that unlimited potential within you. What you must hone now is your ability to recognize that when X marks the spot, because some of these may be obvious, but others may not be so readily apparent. Trust your intuition to light your way now as you enter this truly prosperous phase where all the long, hard work navigating your inner life is now paying off externally. In all aspects of your life at this time, you have good fortune. Don't forget to enjoy it and share it with others, as treasure shared multiplies like magic. Well, what a beautiful message there, Gemini. So the divine is telling you, we're bringing you something. We are bringing you something by surprise. It's going to be totally shocking. Hence the fives, the towers, where you went through what was required of you. Gemini, it's almost like your transformation will be complete, right? Where you are now going to be able to hone in with divine. But they're telling you, don't allow pride and ego to get in your way, because things could just as well explode. See all that fire energy coming through there? It's like you're on fire. I see master number 11 with a number 4. Fours are about stability, about determination, about, again, divine timing. Something with divine timing keeps coming through here, Gemini. You're going to see golden opportunities, but there's going to be some opportunities that will not be as apparent to you, that's approaching you through this portal. So you need to release the ones who know, the people, places, and situations that no longer serve you, and adjust the circle around you. It's very important for you to ground your emotions this week, Gemini. Be aware of that. So what else would you like Gemini to know? What else would you like Gemini to know this last couple of weeks of April? Geminis. Okay. All right. Oh, so you do have some news that's coming in within 72 hours. So 72 hours is like 3 days. So today is Sunday. So maybe by Wednesday, you could be hearing something, which is amazing. We have the ship travel near water, connection with spirit. So, and you may hear something on a spiritual level, right? That may alert you to something. You may feel it like a step vibration, that hum, elevation. You'll feel it. Remember I said that when I started this reading, about you may feel an elevation in your ear, or feel a hum of some sort. That's spirit letting you know that there is something coming in. That's their way of communicating to you, Gemini. So be aware of that. We have the card of transportation. So it could be some sort of a trip, especially with Treasure Island, maybe a trip near water. We have yes, as I will it. Yes, but you have to believe you can fly. In spirit, I trust, right? So you have to trust in you have to believe in it. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in what you hear, what you feel, what you know. You have to trust that vibration, because you're going to feel it, right? Oh, we got 2 months coming through here. So that's this moon cycle. So we could be going a little bit further, 2 months forward from the full moon that we got coming in Libra, Scorpio. That would be Sagittarius, Capricorn. So that's why we have the Capricorn energy coming through as the last moon card. So next 2 months will be June. Okay, around June time. And then we have children coming through, my little stick kids. We have this would be grandkid, kids of any sort that's in your energy. But this is a negative in reverse card. So this is somebody who's very immature, right? Somebody who's emotionally immature, mentally immature. So you could be getting some sort of news about perhaps a young person. It may have something to do with a will. So this card popped out. Antelope, decisiveness. Make a decision and take appropriate action. All right, so because I picked up the deck and I fell right off, Gemini, right out of the deck, right off the bottom of the deck. So you may have to make a snap decision. And I feel like they're telling you, don't worry. This is a required decision. We got win-win outcome and yes. So the answer is yes to this situation. I'll say yes times 2. We got 2 months. We also have the number 3. So on the 23rd could have something to do with this. All right. So let's pull a final message for Gemini. Final message for Geminis. So you could be going on a boat trip for some of you, a trip near water. You could be flying there by plane and renting a car. All right. So we got the moose, authority. You know what is best for you. So Gemini, they're telling you that you're going to have to make a decision that is in the best interest of you. I feel like this, again, is going to be a very quick decision where you think on your feet. Look at this moose. See the horns on his head. To me, that's that satellite connecting to spirit. So I feel like you need to believe in yourself. You need to understand that you and only you, Gemini, knows what's in the best interest of your interest. All right. What is the best thing for you to do? And within the next 3 days, you're going to be presented with an opportunity where you're going to have to think on your feet. They're telling you, don't let the pride and the ego mind, the ego thought process, the emotional thought process as well to block you, because the last time there could have been something that what needed to be adjusted and maybe you had missed an opportunity. This time when it approaches you, you're being given an opportunity to do what's in the best interest of you. And you definitely have some sort of a decision to make where this decision may be a tough decision this time. Could be an easy decision with the win-win outcome. So something didn't work the first time because of something needed to be left go of with the volcano there. Boof. Right? Somebody may have put up boundaries, especially with the authority card here. Somebody knows what's in the best interest of their best interest by putting up a boundaries and standing on that boundary of authority. That's my decision, right? Because that I'm able to connect when I have peace of mind, peace of heart. News, remember I said the throat chakra and the heart chakra, something coming in that may be hard to receive, or being able to express yourself and being open to that authenticity of expressing yourself. I said that all from the beginning. Look what's on the top of my deck, 999. Past hard lesson test. They're telling you you can pass this. Thank you for watching, Gemini. Have a great rest of April.